Rich, The Medium is out this week, and that's not to be confused with the 2005 crime series, I guess you want to call it, with Patricia Arquette.
Supernatural, crimey detective thing, yeah.
Although this kind of is like that you're solving something or investigating something.
Sort of.
And do you know what we're investigating, Rich?
The graphics and the performance.
Like, first things first, we haven't done a frame rate test because it's so slow moving that there is basically no difference in frame rates. It's just solid all the way through. There is a weird hang, though, isn't there, for autosaves?
During autosaves, yeah, it hangs momentarily.
And as you can see here, Rich, there's a slight difference in colour, in brightness, between the Series X and the Series S, only in the early parts of the game, and I couldn't quite work out why. But, look, it looks slightly better on the Series X, right? If you just look at the plants there.
I don't know. I almost think the Series S looks better.
Yeah, there is a shot in a bit where it does, but if you look at the anti-aliasing on the bench there, you can see the jagged edges a little bit more on the Series S version.
Right, okay.
Also, if you see I've synced up the light in there as well.
That's very nice.
Perfect. If you look at the shrubbery underneath the W in Roda V.
Yeah,
Posh,
okay.
Looks a little bit more defined on the Series X in these kind of early shots. But as we get to the hotel, which is where most of the game takes place, obviously here's the woods. So basically,
better on Series X there.
Yeah, it is. It was weirdly a shot though in the Series S that it actually looks better in a bit, and I'm not sure why. And definitely to make sure that I had the clips kind of lined up.
Yeah.
But this is kind of, for me, quite disappointing because this is the first next-gen Microsoft exclusive. And visually, it's not great. It's not fantastic. It looks okay. It looks solid.
Yeah, I think solid, good is, sort of not mind-blowing.
No, and not average. A little bit nicer than average.
Yeah.
But this is... How would you describe it? Like a dual engine game, effectively, where at times you're controlling one character in two worlds, and the two worlds are created in real time. So
I think
kind of rendered in real time.
Basically, the majority of the game, there are two engines running on top of each other, I guess.
So I feel like that's where the effort went, right? As opposed to the visuals.
Yeah, that gameplay mechanic, yeah.
But because they said it's not possible on last gen.
That's what they said, yeah.
Right, look, this is what I mean. So look at the almost the blurriness in the Series X version, where it's not blurred out. So it's kind of like got a depth kind of blur on it, but only in that one shot.
Yeah. Interesting.
Only in that one shot. But as you can see, like the flickering on the metallic fence at the back on the Series S.
Yeah.
So like it does look slightly better on the Series X, but like if you got a Series S, you're not going to kind of moan about this. I mean, look at this.
No.
I genuinely couldn't pick out one difference. And I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm really scrutinising, and I cannot see a thing.
And I'm looking in 4K as well. So you've got to be if you've got a Series X, you've kind of got to be a little bit miffed at that. That it's the same game. But if you got Series S, you're going to be over the moon.
True.
Because you spent £200 less on a console.
And it's the same.
And it looks the same, yeah.
Top tip, by the way. In those Spirit World bits, when her arm is glowing, that means her spirit energy is full.
You know what? I realised that towards the end of... so I played like an hour and a half yesterday. And I realised that towards the end.
Oh, there you go.
Also, you'll see, I think, in the next shot. So normally these two shots that you're seeing, so you know this, Rich, but the previous shot and this shot, they run side by side.
Yes.
So this was the easiest comparison I've ever had to make because the shot was already cut in the middle.
Yeah.
But so look up to the plug on the right now. It's slightly better lighting on the Series X, only slightly.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like you can just see the rays, the God rays, kind of creating more of a light source.
Diffusal, maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
Diffusion.
And again, this shot would be next to, side by side to the previous shot.
Yeah. So
I literally took one shot, cut it in two, and I've got two shots out of it.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Bonus. But yeah, like the game though, Rich, is all right. It's all right, and we've got a review going up on the channel soon.
Yeah.
If you've been on the sites though, you'll know the score already.
Indeed.
But yeah, I've enjoyed what I've played so far. And Rich's words in video form will be on the channel soon.
They shall, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, like,
I won't give anything away.
No, but visually, not great. But I don't know how intensive the two kind of worlds running side by side is. So, benefit of the doubt and all that, Rich.
I would say, actually, I would hasten to add that when we say visually, I think the art style and the cinematic presentation is cool.
Oh, great,
But
yeah.
Sort of
for sure.
technical
And the
performance, it's fine.
And the script and the narrative and all that,
Yeah.
and kind of the angles and all that, and the kind of cinematography, like, great. Like, look at this. This looks kind of fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is, it's out, Thursday, Rich, I want to say?
Yeah, out on January the 28th, and I think I know you can get it on Game Pass if you're a Game Pass person. So
yeah, and you can pre-install it now, right?
You can pre-install it right now and be ready to go on release day.
Yeah, and with sadness she appears, and with sadness we have to say goodbye.
Oh, what a great segue.
Do you know what I mean? Brilliant, mate. And that wasn't even planned either. But cheers, folks. Thanks for watching so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Cheers, folks. Bye.
Bye.